Greetings, December 4th, 2013. I am with a proof of my 5,000 Segano's banknote. And I have a rare example, in particular, for this particular piece of where some of the imagery was derived from, which I'll show in a moment. The inspiration for doing the 5,000 Segano's banknote was having been asked periodically for years, especially during my years as an etcher, if I was printing money. I actively etched, making etchings between 1976 and 85, one more dry point in 1987. I haven't done any etching since. There's an example of one of my etchings there. That's from 1976, called Genesis 1, 18 by 24 inch etching, an aquatint done on a zinc plate etched with nitric acid. So back to the 1991-92 block print. I had gotten a children's book from the library on the history of printed money, and some of the imagery was inspired by, source-wise, some different portions of different currencies from different countries, including Old English, such as this, where it says "buy" up here, proclamation, and credit M. I don't remember what the M is, but notice the Old English spelling of credit here. We have a little bit of Italian here as well, because then further below it says "Gefilta stato per lo bagel" in 5,000, with kind of like a kind of royal looking thing here. We have some French up here, "C'est bien accord légal." Some of the imagery here inspired by a banknote from an Asian country, I forget which, it might have been Korea. Kind of going down. And the patterning is hard to tell how much was from my imagination, how much may have been inspired by kind of decorative patterning seen in different banknotes, as well as on the left here. And so then we also have this fish here, which is similar to fish that I've shown up in other artworks of mine, etchings from the late 1970s, even in some of the Holocaust drawings from the Under the Wings of God series. 5,000 Seganos here. I believe, at least according to my late father, this was Segan in Greek, though I never confirmed that. This was in their collection. We have the Duke of Matzes at left here, one of the two principal figures, which was a parakeet wearing a Star of David necklace. And then we have a portrait of me done by my nephew, Robbie, who's around, I think, 34 now. I'm going to show you the original drawing he did. Bok choy wasn't in his drawing, but I added there. I'd quit smoking a few years before and was eating a lot of bok choy. What else? So this was inspired by Robbie Segan's drawing of me, which we can see the original of here. This is done, it's dated February 96. And that very much looks like me. I think he missed his calling, having gone into kind of international, whatever, economic development and so on, professionally, as opposed to having pursued an art career, especially as a portraiture artist. Very fine drawing. So he would have been 1991. Rob was 12 years of age. So that's, here we can see them side by side. You notice they're tilted in opposite directions, because when you do the drawing on the linoleum, when you print it, it turns out in an opposite direction. Ken by Robbie Segan, as I basically copied it in linoleum block form from his drawing there, and added the bok choy brain in the forehead. There you have it. You can't exchange these for viable currencies at Thomas Cook travel offices at airports or whatever, but in the international art world, of course, they're worth a fortune. There you have it. Everyone should have one.